I specifically did a cascade level cap for this video to fulfill the promise of this commenter. To be fair, I do not like Void Cascade that much. It is just not my cup of tea, and I just prefer Disruption over it, despite Disruption takes significantly longer. This is my first time ever doing a Void Cascade level cap, and it just feels like another level cap run for me if you want some honest talk. Looking at my Rhino Cascade gameplay, you can already see the massive difference. Yes, I still use Nourish, but the reason is that I just want to do a run with just OQ Core and nothing else. No primer, no Trax killer weapon. All starts from this little video right here. My weapons are far more unoptimized for the sake of Trax killing, yet I still thrive and my skin barely breaks. 12 million iron skin. Twice, by the way. I just utilized my understanding on how to use iron skin wisely, and I still consider this not an insane performance because I didn't stand in a far greater position for enemies to hit me greatly, wasting a bit of potential. And by the way, this is 3 in the morning, so can't ask much more already. It was not an easy run, not because my Rhino was having trouble, but because OQ Core is seriously bad against tracks due to beams, and once you reload, you lose 80% of your damage due to its perk and augment, which is deadly for a mission like this, which can become a chain effect that also impact the performance of Rhino himself. Even with this much limitation, I thrive nonetheless. A lot of Rhino players who plays Cascade or whatever level cap game mode did not use Iron Skin wisely, or should I say, poorly. Look at these builds of Rhino for Void Cascade. I won't tell you who they are to keep this video as an educational video. Not to dunk on how bad the build is, but to visualize the consequences that one had to bear, or massively suffer from the consequences of not using Rhino well. Massive energy sustain are needed to make up for your consistently bad utilization of Iron Skin, and it limits what Rhino can truly do. So many of Rhino players cast Storm immediately after you cast Iron Skin. Misuse of your crowd control power, or even underutilization of your crowd control power, not standing properly for a good skin charge, or kill those who should help you build your skin. All the problems snowballs into bad energy economy. Now, look at my build. My energy gain method is literally Nourish with energy nexus only. That's it. That's all I need. My shards are nothing but 2 emerald shards for armor strip and 1 for casting, 1 for energy start, and 1 for parkour velocity. Look how much of a difference in terms of energy requirements. These builds all use Medurai. I can easily achieve 181.75% roll, that is 7.93x final damage over time, healthy duration with 145 range, and reinforcing storm to spare for storm lockdown, and iron skin replenishment for funny levels of stability. And most importantly, not even equipping rolling guard for the 3-second overguard stalling. Essentially a pure glass Rhino build. Yet I still thrive in Void Cascade with an awful track stealing weapon that is my only source of DPS and trash mob clearing, and not even using the correct element for the respective faction, with Emerald Shard only being useful against tracks and useless against anyone else. The important thing is that not how good your Rhino build is, but your understanding. Your understanding of Rhino impacts the maximum viability of Rhino. Consistent bad utilization of Iron Skin forces you to make up for it, while I can just go nuts with 0 survivability mods and thrive, regardless of the massive weights I decided to put onto myself, just because I had such levels of understanding on Rhino. I often leave comments to point out the mistakes of any Rhino players, or any players who play Rhino, not because I hate you, but because I saw your mistakes that I simply cannot ignore. That's all for today. Goodbye.